Oops, that was my Windows nose, sorry about that. Right, let's quickly look through these notes again that we found, the files that is. Stars manual. Y for menu, equip shirt, uncolored rooms, unexplored orange rooms, not all items obtained, green rooms, items obtained. Red doors locked, white doors unlocked, blue doors opened already. Movable objects face the object in the direction you want to push it, push during the direction you're facing, walk up to an object that's waist height of the character, then press A. Climb movable objects as well. Maybe that's something I can climb somewhere. Kenneth's film. Need to play it to see what's on it. Oh, I guess I haven't really paid attention to that very much. Maybe there was a video player already somewhere nearby. 4 masks, I feel like we found none of those so far. Crumpled memo. Told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, at the study I figured I could somehow protect it by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here. No one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. Oh, that's the stained glass window, isn't it? That we saw just a little bit ago. Well, I guess I'll keep that. Let's also bring more handgun ammo in case this is like Hard Satan the dog. I didn't really take a look at the photo, I was exclusively focusing on the text, so I thought I had to actually go to the terrace itself. But maybe I don't have to, maybe I can just use it in that room with that the photo is indicating. But yeah, other than that, I really didn't come up with anything. It probably is just something like that. Like I said earlier, that's the only thing that we've been really given instructions for, like here's a key item and here's a hint for how to use it. So I'd assume that maybe that is what we need to do. Right, so this should lead me back to the lobby, shouldn't it? And then from here it's only one ass over. Oh no, wait, this is the correct room, by the way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's see if we can... It's not necessarily to use it now. That's a shame, because I could have sworn it's this stained glass window that is on the photo, isn't it? Ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking serious mauling. Put this collar on him. So I do need to just find the right place to use this dog whistle, huh? It's apparently not here, even though this is where the photo is indicating. Maybe just in the main lobby somewhere? Well, I only have one place to go outside, and that's a place that I could have, in theory, blocked myself from entering. Okay, I was curious about that. Let me also try to shoot the other window while we're at it. Since this is just a let's fuck around and see what sticks sort of attempt. I mean, I can try leaving through the main door. I haven't done that yet because I think I know what's gonna happen. Oi, idiot. He loves locking onto that zombie, so I guess we're not breaking that. That's fine. Could try the room with the birds in it. Yes, yes, I'm a zombie. Fuck you. Leads back to that hallway, that's definitely not useful. Maybe in the graveyard, but that also seems pretty arbitrary. I mean, they specifically specify, nice, the second floor west terrace location. Terrace doesn't really make sense with west or with the second floor to my brain, but maybe I'm just understanding life wrong, I don't know. But like, that seems like they are pointing at a certain location. Or the only bit where they are pointing at a certain location. You hostile as fuck. You could have reacted a little bit faster, huh? Hey, dog, here, listen to this. Oh, never mind. Wonder if the dog is gonna stay here if I leave the room. Let's find out. I guess for somewhere outside I could also use the area where we found the herbicide. Yeah, he does stick around. Hold on. Ow. Really? That still caught me? Damn. Oh, camera, please don't make this even more awkward than it needs to be. Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe just downstairs over here? Since that's right below the room that I think has the thing that is on the picture, maybe? There must be some sort of indicator if I'm in the right position, or like when I'm in the right position. There's also the hallway with the two movable thingies that I only use to find items. Maybe I can move them in the right position to climb out the window? Because the manual did highlight that I can climb on things again. Now I thought that maybe highlights it only for that first little puzzle that we saw. So maybe it's not that important right now, but... could be. How about here? This has windows. Yeah, maybe the room with the birds. I'm gonna quickly ingest the two healing items that are here, so we can do a little bit more science. Because there's also windows here, or a window. Oops, I didn't mean to just use it. I wanted to combine them. Apparently you get the same amount if you combine them or not. Never mind. Okay, so let's see if this is where we use the dog whistle. No, it is not. May as well take the magazine while we're here. I guess I'll go back to fighting these birds. Now that we have a tiny bit of health, maybe we can stand a chance at actually shooting them all. Oh, I need to stop shooting after I kill one, so I can re-walk onto them. Fuck me, please don't kill me. Well, that looks like it did a whole fucking lot of nothing. They really don't do much damage given how often they gribbled me. Yeah, I guess I'll go over to the other side where there's a little outside bit. But first of all, that's on the first floor, not on the second floor, and second, it's on the fucking east side, not the west side, so it's just... I mean, grasping at straws, basically. Very common thing. Just use that everywhere, why don't we? Any room could be the room if you're desperate enough. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Zombie. This is everything in here, right? Yeah. This opens from the other side, so we have to do that from... guessing below? Maybe above? Maybe above, yeah. Once we have the helmet key. Wait. I mean, this room seems like the sort of room where you want to whistle, right? Because like it has the thing that's on the picture. So I thought, hey, maybe if we also take the picture into account, then this is the place. But no, it's apparently not. So I don't fucking know. I do not know. Not a knower. I think if I hump the door again now, it'll just bad end me right away. You should learn your lesson from fumbling it the first time, getting dogged, and then immediately going, okay, never mind, we're not doing that again. So this hallway has these movable thingies here. Can I climb them? I cannot, so it probably doesn't actually mean anything aside from the hidden items below. I mean, there's also not really much on this camera angle that would indicate, hey, there's something for you to do. I guess it could theoretically be possible that there's 2 items hidden below one of them, and I only ever picked up one, but that would be extra ass in my opinion. Okay, so this leads outside. That means the other old key door also leads outside since it does the same kind of door. Right, so... nope. Apparently not necessary to dog whistle from here. Boiler humidity is closer to rust. Oh! Yeah, see, no need for a dog whistle, goddamn. Ow. Suddenly dog from off screen. Well, that was a lot of ow. I'm assuming the dog whistle needs to be used on the other like door that I didn't open. Like the old key door up here that also leads outside, because that leads outside on a second floor on the west wing, so that is probably where we need to use the dog whistle. Thing is, I really don't know what else we could even be possibly going for, and yeah, exactly. Like, it's not like we have that many items. I tried the sword key on every single door, I think, so I think we're done with sword key doors. I've not run into a single door that says sword key on it recently. I don't know what to do with this fucking emblem. We've had this the entire time. It's a big wooden, chipped, well-worn emblem. Gold all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. I mean, we could put it back where it came from. But yeah, that aside, we really don't have much in terms of key items that we're missing. Or that we're, well, missing a lot, but... Like, we have the herbicide, again, no fucking clue for now. sword key done, dog whistle probably not accessible for us right now, and then we have the emblem and I don't know what to do with it. So yeah. I guess we'll put the emblem back where we found it. Like, the worst part is that there's also not much in terms of just unsolved problems across the dimension, right? We don't have that many rooms where we can't solve the problem. We've actually solved most of the problems that we've stumbled into. The main issue is that we need the keys. Like, we need the armor key for roughly 18 doors right now, and then we need the helmet key for like 3 or 4 doors that all look very important. So it's not like, oh, there's a puzzle and I need to find the right key item for it. That really doesn't happen that much. We have that with the armor key. There needs to be some item or something for that we need to find first. Maybe over in front of this window. I don't have the dog whistle on me. There's no way you can actually softlock yourself by wasting the old keys. That wouldn't really make much sense. There's the clock in that room with the emblem as well. Maybe we can use the emblem on the clock. I kind of want to bring the knife, just in case that is used as a puzzle item somewhere. Since we don't really have any reason to have the knife. Let's do something like this. And go back to that room with the first typewriter. Put the emblem back in maybe, I don't know. And then we'll see what happens. Probably nothing, but we'll see nothing in that case. Maybe I can use the knife in that room where I get crushed by the statues somehow. But yeah, this is the door that needs an old key, and it seems to lead outside, and it seems to be exactly where I want the whistle. Like, where I want to use the whistle. Because that kind of lines up nicely with the map that we have. I already did some stuff that felt very, very basic point-and-click shit. Like, we have a wood panel. There's something weird there. Let's just see if I can slap it on there. Oh, cool. We suddenly have the fucking second floor map from having burned that into a random ass wood panel that we found elsewhere. Like, that's nice, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, such is the way. Oh, you can't use it at all. It's only got an equip option, so we don't need to worry about needing to use that ever as a puzzle item. Yeah, the fireplace lit up a bit of, like, engraving on a wood panel above it, and then we used the other wood panel that we found to slap it onto the engraving to burn the second floor map onto the wood panel, which has now mysteriously vanished and became our second floor map. Yeah. Okay, so we can just put the emblem back if we want to. Ah, a picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. When the two run through. Oops. There's no way I leave that in there, right? That doesn't make any semblance of sense. It's the first kind of puzzle item you find. It's right here. Why wouldn't you fucking use it? I guess we'll try to get past this zombie again. Maybe there's something I've missed in this hallway. sake, don't aim that high, Chris. Yeah, I messed up. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Fuck, I forgot that we're on 1 HP and I shouldn't be fucking around. I don't think there's anything past this guy. I've checked the stairs and the elevator, but there's always a chance that there's something in a tiny nook that I didn't pick up. Well, at least in Ace Attorney, you can show it to random people and go, "Hey, look, I'm a fucking attorney. What do you say to that?" And they go, "Yes, yes, well done. Yep, you're very proud of you." So at least that has like value in that regard. Right, and join up. Try frying it out. Yeah, pretty much. Just run up to a random guy, "What do you think of that?" And they just go, okay. You're a lawyer, I see that. Good job. What was I about to do? Dumb shit? Oh yeah, I was just checking these same doors that I've checked multiple times before. Didn't even have the sword key on me, so even if that was the circumstance. Okay, maybe last I checked them I didn't have the sword key on me either. Let's fucking grab it again. And just fucking go for it. Let's just try it. I don't know. I am thoroughly out of options. I guess there's shit on the east wing still. Maybe one of those doors was secretly a sword door all along and I just checked it before I picked up the key or something. That's probably what happened ultimately with me understanding so late how the fucking keys work. Like, I probably checked the door, went, alright, it's locked, and then afterwards found out, oh, I have this key that I can actually use, nice. And then that door manages to slip into the back of my head, never to be heard from again. And I just assumed that I've checked it because I've checked so many of these fucking doors. That's my most likely scenario for now. I literally just missed a door somewhere. But yeah, I could see that emblem being one of those find it immediately, yet it's the last item you use sort of deals. Did we clear this hallway? I think we did. We left one guy. Oh, I don't actually need to go through this though, because it doesn't lead me anywhere that's useful. I need to go around the other way because the door has become a one-way door downstairs. Oops. We also have this gem, but we haven't found anything that looks like it wants a gem. I could see it maybe being used for the graveyard thing. Like as the see no evil, and then here's your gem eye or something rather than a mask. I don't fucking know. Okay, let's just for fun push these around a lot and see if there's something extra hidden. Oh, that's the other one. There's not anything extra hidden. Very good. This is the outside bit we just were there a second ago. I've only been in here once, but we've officially cleared this room out, so I haven't come back here. Oh no, wait, that's the bathroom. Wait, where's that other room then that we investigated where I was like, yeah, okay, we're done. I remember a room with some weird pattern on the floor. Vaguely around here somewhere. That's the shotgun room. Yeah, where did I find that room? I thought it was here. But apparently it isn't. Maybe it was just one angle of the shotgun room that had that pattern on the floor. Like maybe if you go on the certain bit of the wall it looks down. Like we were in a room pretty much like this and it had a circular pattern or something on the floor and I was like, oh, this is the sort of room where one might die. I didn't find it again ever since. And we found that before this room. Maybe that's by the birds somewhere? Oh fuck, I went through the one-way door. I'm an idiot. Actually, that's not a problem. Because there's nothing else to do here anyway. That's probably fine. This is armor only, yep. This is either armor or a helmet. This is where we got the map from the fireplace. You guys see like a VHS player yell at me, because I might just miss that in the very detailed environments. It opens from the other side only. We killed one of the zombies in this hallway, so it's not that dangerous. Camera, no, please! Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm 1 HP, camera, don't do that to me. You can't just do me like that. Chessboard, some bullshit. Nah. Don't want to disturb anything that isn't immediately meant to be disturbed. You can tell what things are disturbable by the fact that, never mind, I was going to say that they look like they're disturbable, but that's actually not really the case, is it? So that's actually something I'm negatively surprised about. Oh, by the way, is my cursor on the screen the entire time? I'm sorry. I somehow thought that all the interactables would be like slightly glowy. So that you can tell when something is interactable. But not only the stuff with flavor text isn't glowing, but also some of the items that we actually have to interact with aren't glowing. So I do actually have to hump every wall and look for interaction prompts. Yeah, where the fuck did I find that door that I'm thinking of, or that room that I'm thinking of? Maybe it is actually over here, and the one zombie that just got me earlier was secretly guarding the one place of progress that I missed somehow. But I swear I checked that door. At least the one in the basement. Please die in 15 shots. Also, I didn't remember to bring more kerosene, my bad. Excuse you. Thank you. Hey, you gonna come back up or what? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, don't fucking do that, Chris. This is an armor door. This is the elevator. This is the stairs down, and there's nothing we can do down here either. Wait, this is the sword key door, and we've finally finished the sword key use. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, this looks lovely. Bunch of spices you've never seen before. Hey, old key, finally. Lock from the other side. So I have actually checked the store just before I started bringing the sword key everywhere. And then one of the attempts where I was going to fucking investigate that door, I got killed by the fucking zombie that I just shot there, because it was just the dodgiest or the least grabby guy in the game. No power. Alright then. Oh boy. This is gonna be my... No, it's just another one of these moments, fair enough. I was gonna say, is that my first official Crimson HUD? But no, they don't come with cutscenes. It's just, ooh, spooky moment, thank you game. Very important. So does that mean hallway count has now naffed off? Because that makes this a little bit easier for me. I guess it will be annoying when we have to get back down here. No, hallway guy is still here. That's unusual. How do I quickly get back to my box? I think we go in here by past the birds. Into that corridor, that's also where the old door is. I'm tempted to load a save from like quite a while ago and maybe not spend so many resources just randomly running around not getting anything done. Well, at least we have the inventory space to take these two now. Surprised these birds don't just straight up attack you while you're looting when they're there. You'd think they'd lay claim of the green unherb, but no. They chill. So you haven't gone complete Satan Gribbler yet, so we can pass by here and go through this, which leads to the hallway with the place that has my box as well. And we get to use the old key over here. I wonder if I should use it and then go to the box, maybe put a save. Do we have the dog whistle on us? Okay, we don't, so I have to go down there anyway. Let's in that case just fully load up, basically. Tempted to just huff some unherbs. Quickly get some kerosene. I was too lazy to get on the 18th try from this location. Yeah, I'm gonna save before I do it, but I think I'll take 2 green herbs together. Just so we have some health to work with, because we're probably gonna get gribbled soon. Fucking off course. Man, that's so annoying. The fucking one door where I try to bait Satan, nope, it is the unbaitable Satan, and then I die and I'm like, alright, sure, I don't think that was the door anyway. Nope, of course, it is the door. Wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna not bring these 4 bullets maybe? I don't know. Nah, let's combine these 2 herbs and just... I wanna have the dog whistle in my inventory when I save, so I don't have to put that, like, pick that back up whenever I reload. We're definitely gonna be using those 4 bullets, so I'm sure we get that inventory spot back. Right, so finally some progress. Man, whenever we have to go down into that freezer room again to use the elevator, we're gonna have a shit time. Oh well. Such is life in the zone. Right, let's see what's out here on the balcony slash terrace or whatever. some green and herbs, it would seem. Oh, I guess I have to straight up use them rather than being able to take them with me. Interesting. Let's open those. That should be a shortcut. Some kind of thorny plant you've never seen before. Unfortunate. Anyway, you blew the dog whistle. Fuck, I didn't manage to get around the corner. Oh fuck, you cheeky bugger. Hard stealth, Satan, man. Guy, dude. Oh, there's just no room to move here. I couldn't get on the thingy either. Oh, there's more. Well, I died. Really wish I had that shotgun now. Oh well. So I probably want to stay on that actual tiny balcony bit because I might have some room to step laterally there. Might also just eat those plants to go full health before the fight. That might allow me to tank one extra grab. I love how this game is like so much trying to be about fear and spooky shit, and reality is just fucking clunky, goofy, haunted house bullshit. I know that back in the day for a lot of people this was super fucking scary, and hey, if I was like playing this when it first came out, I probably would have also thought it was very scary. But it is adorable how this game tries to have like a spooky vibe or atmosphere when at best it has the occasional jump scare. I don't know. You have treated your wounds. I might have full health now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think I have to stay on this platform, like I said. It's just basically no way. Are you serious? Wow, very rude. Fucking come. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Well, that was god-awful. Anyway, we take the collar. Oh boy, oh boy. See, for an item like this, it makes sense that you examine it, you look around, like, okay, what can we do here? What if we examine this? Okay, nothing. What if we examine this? Oh, hey, look, there's something interesting. Like, for that, I don't mind it at all, this whole examine thing. Even if you have to examine it from various angles, that also makes perfect sense. Hey, we can get the key now, finally. Okay, cool. But doing that for the fucking keys earlier is just, I don't know, man. That is not okay, in my opinion. He removed the dog whistle for me automatically, very good, tell them. So this is the main lobby again, isn't it? Right. What's my easiest way to get over? Actually, I can... I wonder what the balcony is good for, because it is effectively a shortcut now to... Well, where do we go? We go from here over to that side. We only avoid a room that's super easy to avoid anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a long-term useful thing. So I'll just ingest the herbs that are here. Seems like they had 2 uses total, so... May as well take the second use. I'm assuming that based off the fact that there's like 2 bushes to it. Did that put me to full? It did actually full heal me. There's another one? All of the full heals in the game just hanging out? Like, just right there? Okay. I am tempted to save because that fight was absolutely fucking miserable, but at the same time I also didn't do it very well, so I kinda wasted a bunch of resources that I don't feel very comfortable wasting. So I'm unsure if I want to actually waste them or not. Hello, Mega Satan. I guess we'll grab the green orb on the way back. Oh, I see. Of course it does. Yeah, why wouldn't it do that? Naturally. As a matter of course. Like a key. Make sure Chris understands that this is in fact the armor key. There we go. Okay, this was the helmet key in fact. Okay, good. I just wanted to make double sure that I'm not a complete moron, only a 90% moron. We can do with 90% moron, but 100% is where you go too far. Plan to get gribbled by Mega Satan. I take it in this attempt I also didn't get the ammo from this hallway yet. There's an armor door on the other end of this hallway, but I think I wanna not get it from this side. Because I'll have to get past 2 regular Satans and 1 Mega Satan, and I don't... Goddammit, controls. Right, Spectre, please? You arrive at the perfect time because you missed me wandering around aimlessly for probably over an hour because I missed exactly 1 door that my 1 key fit into. It was glorious, as you might imagine. Possibly one of the best times anyone has ever had. Hey, guy. What do you mean it's not necessary? Thank you. It is, yeah. Blocked from the other side. That elevator needed power. There was another door in the freezer? I didn't see that, did I? Am I fucking stupid? Should I go check? I'll probably die. Yeah, we'll have to go there at some other point. I'll just remember this time that there's actually something down there. But yeah, I mean, there's wandering around aimlessly and there's wandering around aimlessly. And that was one of the ways of wandering around aimlessly that I was not a particularly big fan of. Now, it was ultimately my own stupidity, of course. Like, I can't really blame the game that much, but I will blame the game for the way it treats inspecting items, because that is fucking not alright. Speaking of alright. Met the key. Yeah, like, I found the other mansion key, and I went, okay, I examine it, I go to this, I press enter to, or A to examine, character goes, there's nothing unusual. I go, okay, I have examined this. Fair enough, nothing unusual. And then, like, half an hour later, DK is, like, mercifully finally backstating me, going, like, mate, you may want to inspect the key again. Because apparently you need to actually examine it from the right side, and fucking complete brain-dead fucking Chris does the most illogical thing humanly possible by saying there's nothing unusual about this key that has an engraving on it on the other fucking side of it, which he would immediately notice, obviously, but las, not my ass, because how would I know? Because I am locked to my fucking camera perspective, unlike this fucking protagonist of ours. That actually... I really dislike that one. That was pretty bad. There's a lot of things that are minorly bad about this so far that I'm like, you know. But like, that really irked me. If I tell my character, inspect this fucking key, and my character doesn't inspect the fucking key... That looked glorious. That's some fucking House of the Dead tier animation right there. I leave by. I hide in the bathroom of safety. Let's see where they have teleported to. Excuse me. There's another one! Oh, easy. No, this is the ground floor. They call it the first floor because the game is made by weirdos, but it is the ground floor officially. Right, so armor key goes here, I think. This must be the path to progress because they spawned 4 extra zombies on my way here. The title is written as follows: Bring the light of truth to the 3 spirits. Why is that so? Why do you have that extra line of the title is written as follows if you're just gonna bring me exactly one line like that? Alright then. Picture of a Valiant wearing a bracelet. It's set in yellow stained glass. There is a switch here. Press it, sure. The picture of the Valiant has turned orange. Okay. Picture of a sage wearing a necklace. It's set in red stained glass. There's a switch here. Press it. Fuck yeah. Turned a deep red. Fuck yeah, get fucked, sage. You're very red now. Set in yellow stained glass. Switch here. Fuck yeah, let's go. Saint wearing a crown. Orange light. Switch here. Fuck yeah. Turn pure white. That sounds correct. No, pure white for these two sounds correct. Actually, I am basing that off of nothing. They haven't given me any intel yet. I'm just going by, like, oh yeah, Saint with a crown sounds white to me. Lisa, protected by the 3 spirits. A picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. Okay, green crown, purple necklace, and orange bracelet. Orange bracelet, purple necklace, green crown. Valiant Knight wearing a bracelet. This is supposed to be orange. That's correct. Good. Sage wearing a necklace. You're supposed to be purple. It must be this off and the other one on red. Because it's sorted in the opposite manner. And then here... maybe the same. Yep, that looks correct. Green crown, and then we have purple necklace. Boom. Hey. Oh boy, Swig. Surely nothing will dribble me out here. The Death Mask, oh boy. That looks like Speak No Evil. So is that our next phase that we're now running around? Ah, I see. This would be a Master of Unlocking's job. Ah, that's the other side that leads into the graveyard. That's not that very important then. Okay, so we're probably done here. Surprised the crows haven't gone for me. Maybe they go for you if you take too long, or if you press the wrong button. Like if you try to confirm it when you have the wrong settings. Where did you come from? Git. This was a 1 Satan room the entire time. Now there's 2 Satan without any indication? Goddamn. It's not okay. Please make them fucking hop through the window or some shit. Wait, there's a new note there? Was that always there? Am I dumb? There's no way that was always there. There's no way I would have missed this massive white thing with text on it. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out, Wesker. Typhon Wesker. Good man, lad. Most helpful character in the entire franchise, probably. I mean, he saved our lives twice now. Clearly he's the goodest of guys. Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Man, Typhon Wesker is such a bro. I'm sure they'll kill him off in a weird freak accident just so he can't be such a bro in the future games. No way he makes it past Resi 1. That was it, right? Yep, we're green, okay. Let me just reload the shotgun, I suppose. This menuing is medium satisfying. It's not quite there, but it's pretty decent. Do I take more ammo? It's a lot of ammo. There's less inventory space though. Where do we even go? I guess there's a lot of shit upstairs for us to do. We're not super far away from the safe room in that case, so... You know what, I haven't saved in a while, let's save. I think I didn't save ever since I killed the Boar of Satan. So may as well give it one. East Wing storeroom. Right. If we run out of carousel... Oh no, wait, we can't go back through that way because it's a one-way door. Man, if I hadn't spent so much time fucking around not understanding where to fucking go, I wouldn't have wasted all my fucking uses of that one-way door. Or before it was a one-way door, I guess. Let me in. So the door on the left needed a helmet, so there's no way to, or no reason to go to the left side. Hello, dear. Very ominous. There's a broken thingy. There's a large scratch in this wall. Doesn't look like the work of those rotting freaks. Looks ominous. This one's locked. Old-fashioned lock that's rather simple in its mechanism. I'm not gonna pick up the red orb until I need to. Certainly a perspective. What is this? First aid box, I guess, sure. Nothing in the drawers. Old key. Someone took something and then left in a hurry. Footprints look like they headed straight through the bed. Through the bed, eh? My camera, please. Can I move the bed or what? I burned the bed. No, never mind. I mean, I have two uses for this old key, but we have no inventory space, and there's a door right here. It's almost like they're inviting me to use the key right here, right? So may as well. Surely this is a great idea. This looks safe. Will I take the bee specimen? How about not now? Assorted fishing lures. The container is full of dead bugs. Fantastic. There's a file there. Researchers will. There's a letter. June 3rd, 1998. My dearest Alma, let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. I sit here trying to think of where to begin, of how to explain in a few simple words all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and already I fail. I hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive the tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion, but I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest. Alma, please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would have taken hours for me to tell you, and time is short, so accept these things as fact. Last month there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected are dead or dying, and the nature of the disease is such that those still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victims of their humanity, forcing them in their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them, pressing against my door like mindless hungry animals. Alma, I've tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them, my love for you. In an hour I'll have entered my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand, please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn. Not sure Crackhorn was the name you wanted to go for if you want to end this on a fucking solemn note. A fishhook. Water tank smells like something once lived in there. Perhaps someone was using it to raise some kind of creature. Lure of a bee. So there's 3 different lures here. Switch underneath. Sure, nothing happens. Maybe it has something to do with the insect specimens. I see, so I need to put these in the right bins, huh? This is where the fish hooks go? Oh, I don't have inventory space. I need 2 slots so I can fiddle around with things, I suppose. Okay, I'll come back here in a second. This is right by the, right by the box. Let's grab the red and herb and put that in the storage container. God, we have 2 healing items at the ready. Like 2 full heals. This is unheard of. Surprised there hasn't been new Satan in this hallway. I'm also pretty happy with my decision to clean this out. I was a bit dubious at first, but nah, I think at this point it has paid off. Right, let's see. I will leave this here for now. Let's leave this here for now. And leave this here for now. So 3 slots should be enough if I understand things correctly, since we have 3 items to pick up. Also, I mean, if they want me to have more than 3 slots, then goddamn game, that's, like, greedy as fuck. Don't do that to me. My severely limited inventory capacity. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so we take the bee specimen. Lure of a bee. Then we put the bee specimen here. Then we put the lure of a bee here. And I think the hook was in the right place, wasn't it? Maybe it has something to do with the insect specimens. Is that so? Various types of fishhook. Aha. Naturally. Genius design. Who wouldn't do this with their mansion if they had infinite money and power and wealth? Oida. This thing is actually still alive and kicking. The wind crest, of course, I leave by. Examine. Windcrust. Nothing unusual. Icon depicting wind, I suppose, yeah, fair enough. Right, there were 2 more armor doors in the armor key doors. Armored doors is also pretty good. Over on this side, but maybe I should stash this crust first. You know, I don't know where to place it just yet. Maybe in the basement thingy with the rattling chain and the moaning. Because it is hexagonal, I think, so that could be the sort of place where to put that. So let's stash it for now. Go into these rooms with 3 available inventory spaces. Hope I don't have to fight too much Satan, because I'm only bringing 1 set of handgun ammo and no kerosene. Alright, so we've cleared out most of this hallway, so there should only be 1 guy immediately to my right, which we can just ignore. And there's 2 doors. I'm guessing this first one should be a dead end from the way it's positioned. It looks fancy though, with the double doors and everything. Probably a very important room. Well done. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here, press it? No. There's something in this depression, but the grate is in the way and you can't reach it. Uh-huh. I push these. This looks like it's gonna be trial and error, maybe? The Great Depression, nice. Well, maybe not nice, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, like I said, maybe you don't want to end your fucking very ominous talk of something very tragic and sad with the name of Crackhorn. The Sleeping Night. The Sleeping Night. Alright, we've pushed all of those to the end, so let's see. Maybe this is where we just fucking leave immediately? Or we just die immediately. Mysterious box. Will you take the jewelry box? Of course. Examine. It's the design of the sun and the moon. On the plate it says, sunshine will awaken me. Switch. Will you press the switch? Sure. I already pressed it though. There was a mask inside. It's a death mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. Yeah, I wonder which one that could be. Right, we didn't die, that's alright. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Fucking Great Depression. Very good. Okay, this area was a bit bigger, so we probably die here. Let's see. I'll be sad if I die here, because we did a lot. Oh, hey there.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I've been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take
Solid.
my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please
Needle.
hurry.
Hold on.
I suggest needle. Wait, why are you leaving? We have this first aid kit. I wasn't listening. Do we... don't we have the first aid kit? Oh. Didn't she say we need... I was not paying attention because I was laughing at Sneedle. Sorry, what are we doing? Oh, it's literally just a first aid spray. Well done. So I have to get over there in time, I suppose, before the guy dies. Yes, before the guy dies. It doesn't look that far, all things considered. That's the safe room over there, isn't it? Yeah. So we just need to go left through the hallway, across in there, and out there. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem so bad. He needs serum. Well, you gotta give him the thumbs up. That gives him like 30 seconds extra time, which can be the difference between life and death. When you're on hook and your team is about to die. Sneedle, no evil, very good. Prius. Come on. Thumbs up only works with hooks. Yeah, fair enough. He's suggesting that he's not currently on the hook for becoming dead. Okay, we need to dodge this guy. Fuck, I fucked up. I don't have time to run around. There's lives to be saved by bending around. Seems like Borf Satan is about to come visit. Give it the old hard speed. I think this is canonically designed by some mega rich crackhead that was like, hey, let's make this as dumb as possible. Will you take the serum? Yes. Unsure I agree. I mean, without all the evil shit and the zombies and the giant snakes and shit that we're about to meet, maybe sort of based, but also like not great. I don't know. You fucking piece of garbage. What? I didn't do nothing. Alright, we gotta get dodge past this asshole. We don't have any time to waste. Ah, easy game. Outplayed. Don't worry, guy whose name I forgot. Isn't it serum? Or what am I missing? Or is it serum? Fuck, which way? This way? I mean, I also have a habit of just pronouncing shit wrong, so you probably shouldn't take what I say too seriously either way. Alright, I took fucking 8 million damage trying to get this in your hands, so this better save this guy's life.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you.
No, that's the wrong serum. Go get back and get more.
Richard. Hang in there.
Don't shoot him. I brought this all the way. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here. Take it.
Thanks.
It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Oh, now we can teleport over here?
Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
Right, we're all the way back over here. Can I get in here and fucking use the item box, or is this officially now your room and I'm not allowed in here anymore?
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. I could pretty much treat any wound. Want me to treat your wounds?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, would you?
Thanks, Rebecca. May I also use the item box, or have you confiscated literally everything here?
Thanks.
Somebody sure knows how to get a deal. Most of the medical supplies here are from Umbrella.
Umbrella?
Don't you know? They're only the biggest taxpayers around here. They make most of these medicines right here. Homegrown in Raccoon City. But there's not much left, so take care of yourself.
Hey, we can still use things. Fucking mouse cursor, piss off. My controller cable was touching the thingy, sorry. Well, I guess we saved this fucker's life. That calls for a save. Get it, save. I think we're about to encounter a hard Satan, aren't we? Nice, got him. Fucking hard told. Right, so I think we're about to encounter the snake, what bit Dick, so we gotta be careful here. I might want to bring this. I don't know what all we'll need to not get fucked. I'm gonna quickly refill the fuel canteen at the station around the corner. I think there's another, like the zombie upstairs is still present, I think. So I might have to deal with him. Fuck Snake, what? What has he done to you? Doom, 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 doom. Should I keep the kerosene on me? I mean, you could burn the guy that's in this hallway. I mean, not exactly the most complicated joke. Fuck. Control, please. See, when you say controls, please, the enemy legally can't kill you anymore. Don't you give me the fucking it's not necessary to use right now, just because he's still wiggling a bit. That makes it even more necessary. Cool guys don't look at fires. Cool guys wiggle around weirdly as the camera shifts. Yeah, I don't think we have to burn, or we don't have anyone to burn, I think, on the way over to the snake. And since we're not in a hurry, we can actually just go around the zombie that grilled us twice. Without too much of an issue. So I may wanna just quickly stash the kerosene. Nah, let's keep it on us, fuck it. I'm sure we'll waste enough of the ammo and maybe the healing that inventory space is not gonna be a major problem. Rock climbing. Pretty fun little game for what it is. I do like how I just completely fucking... Well, it needs to. But yeah. Alright, let's have a look at this room then. See what we have. Probably more of that done. This looks unwelcoming. Oh, is this where we need the herbicide? Looks like the sort of place that might eventually need some herbicide. An herbicide. Will you take the dagger? Fuck yes, this is me. I was using a punch instead of a stand. It's Forrest from the Bravo team. There are deep wounds all over his body. What could have torn him up like this? Yeah, if only we encountered something at this point that has already killed 8 million people and tried to kill us repeatedly, then we would have an idea of what could possibly have killed this man. Forrest has given up the ghost. It looks like he's been dead for a while. Do they actually say that in England? Like, given up the ghost? I thought that was a German thing. Fuck you, Forrest. Yeah, nice aim, idiot. You know what? Just for being a knob. Yeah, in German you'd mostly be using it for like, if like a device or a machine has stopped working, you might be saying like, oh, it gave up the ghost sort of thing. Can't burn Forrest. I guess he's just too hard to burn. Well then. You know what I'll do, just to make this extra awkward? I'll have one of these herbs at a time. Just fucking shove this right up my rectum. Never mind, we're fine after the first one already. Guess we'll just take this with us for the possible fight coming up. Balcony has officially been cleared, never mind. Well, this was a kind of pointless, shitty little detour. Fucking Forest, what a knob. There's also a joke here somewhere about running away from Forest. Fires or otherwise. Maybe they just didn't allow forest fires. Not the sort of thing you want to condone in video games. Or just in general, actually. Right, so if I recall correctly, we are to encounter Satan in here. I don't think I have enough ammo to deal with Satan, but we'll try. Give it the old Satan try. Alright, Satan, you and me, pal. It's not the Satan I was worried about, don't worry. Wait, this is where, like, Rebecca and Dick were. How did they get a zombie in there the moment they left? What the fuck? It's locked. Emblem of a shield. Okay, so that's like even further. I wanted to like go through after I baited him, but the camera fucking jerked so weirdly that I had no chance. You know what? Fuck you then. Okay, let's give him another second to stop wiggling, and now we try this, and he's gonna be like, no, I'm not dead yet, and then I'll be like, fuck it, I guess I'll sort that out. There you go. Uno more, here we go. Wait for you to stop wiggling. Yeah, get burned, idiot. Hey, defensive item, harness. Into my body. Is that another one? No, it's just stuff on the ground. But yeah, this is the game that has the giant spiders, isn't it? Like, this is what DK set me off to? Like, why, DK? Why must you do this to me? Too dark to see much of anything. Fair enough, let's sort out. Handgun ammo. I think we can push those, yeah. It look pushable. It's a lot of ammo they're giving me here. I have a feeling we're about to meet Satan after all. It suggests to me that I should be ingesting this handgun ammo and this other handgun ammo. Oida. Should lock you back in your corner. Can't carry any more items. Are you serious? How does this not go straight into my documents? What the fuck? That glasses pulling a miracle there. Hanging in somehow. Well, this place sucks. Wait, we weren't done in that other room with the bee in it. Interesting. Also, that corridor with the new zombie is also not done yet. Huh. How unusual. You say that, but we've picked up, for example, was it Kenneth or whatever? We picked up his fucking videotape and went straight to the files. Like, look at that. Oh, wait, fuck, wrong menu. Look at that shit. Kenneth's film, boom, in my files. Literal VHS tapes, right in my files. Your argument is invalid, as is 99% of this game's logic. Haha! Foiled again with facts and logic and files. Like fucking Ace Attorney up in here. Oh, there's a bunch of green and herbs, I see. Man, they really picked the fucking best room to have a fucking almost dead guy in, huh? Like, complete lack of Satan, plus 2 green and herbs, just sitting there for his need if necessary. I guess I'll go and quickly partake in the box. That's the wrong direction. Video evidence too. Ha! Got it, that was incredible. Also, why are you in here? You die now. You've made your choice, and now you gotta lie in it, or however that phrase goes. Oh, this is like hard awkward. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Hey, got legged. Didn't DK say legging also ends people completely? I don't know, I'll burn him anyway. Maybe I just like burning people, maybe I just have a thing for that. If I go in here and then get back out, you should be reset to your original position, which is a little bit better for me. Also, this room should now be free of Satan, because Satan followed me into this hallway. Unless Satan just duplicated. They pulled the fucking extra Satan out of nowhere earlier as well, so who knows. Almost like this game is trying to get me killed. Nice try, Satan. Too fast for you. Alright, down to the box we go. Where the fuck do I need sheet music? Maybe there's something hidden behind it. Probably not, though. There was a piano somewhere, wasn't there? I don't remember where. I thought I saw one, though. Might just be hallucinating. This goes in here. I guess I'll go and refill that. That being the canteen. And if we're not dealing with a boss fight just yet, I don't need all this ammo on my ass. Fucking Forest. Still salty about that guy. Could've just been a pal and not done that to me. So there was still something red in the fucking room over here, huh? Maybe it's just the bee. I don't want to fight the bee. If that thing stings me and poisons me, I will be very upset. Okay, it's the other side actually, this room still had stuff in it. Maybe I just couldn't pick up everything in there? I don't remember what this room looks like. Oh, it's this room. Oh yeah, an ink ribbon, right, I forgot. It's not exactly what I want in my inventory right now, but I should take it anyway. Fucking mouse cursor, stop being pulled by my controller cable, which makes total perfect fucking sense because my controller cable is in an awkward spot, but goddamn mouse cursor, it's you to blame. Well, if there's one thing I've learned from fucking Grounded is that spiders can literally soar into the air at a moment's notice and make you want to shit yourself. Wait, there's still more stuff in that room. Excuse me. I was fucking encountering random wandering wolf Satan. I punch it into the stratosphere. Just the complete instant launch into the stratosphere. I was waiting for that fucker to just randomly fall back on me and like literally give me a heart attack. Side note, I am very afraid of spiders. That game was nightmarish. That was literally the scariest game I've ever played in my life. I've not been scared ever since. So, like, the idea of Mega Wolf Satan being randomly launched in the sky and from then randomly coming back down to Earth at some random point, directly on top of my body, even if he dies, would probably give me a heart attack. I was very worried. Right, RTSJW1. That is certainly a name. That is a mouthful. Welcome aboard. Yeah, but that just looks really weird. That didn't really make me any calmer about the experience. I also didn't, you know, use it after fiddling with it briefly. So, like, it just looks very awkward to me. So I tried it for a very, very short amount of time, and I just decided fuck it and just tanked it instead. I'm pretty proud of myself, ultimately, for how well I handled the spiders in Grounded. Like, I ended up, you know, okay with the game, despite being literally the scariest thing I've ever seen. It might be a multiplayer slight lag / jank sort of thing, where sometimes things collide weirdly with physics and go flying into the sky or through the ground. And since I occasionally appear as a co-op partner, that is a bit of a me thing, yeah. Rate this game honestly. Okay. There are a few things that I think are awful and did not hold up well at all. I think, for example, the fact that you have to turn around the keys for your character to go, oh, now I see what you mean, is very silly. I don't like that. When I press examine, it should just examine the tiny object that is in his hands, and he should give me the fact that, hey, this is a sword key, by the way, right off the bat. That's kind of shit. I am not sure I like the ever-changing cameras. I know it's supposed to like disorient you and unnerve you, but for me it just makes me wiggle around a lot, which takes me a little bit more out of the experience rather than like unsettles me. I also think the game is incredibly not scary, which makes it adorable whenever it's trying to be scary. It's just goofy as fuck overall. I am not a massive fan of Resident Evil story, lore, and characters. I am not able to take them very seriously, regardless of which one. That being said, it's a pretty fun old little game. I don't think it's... I wouldn't say it's a must-play, personally. But if you're interested in playing games that are a little bit older, that have a lot of history to them, that are referenced a lot, and you wanna be in the know about it, I think absolutely for $3 it could be a fun little thing to play through. You'll occasionally be frustrated between the controls and the somewhat obtuse item positions and puzzles and shit, and the menuing is a little bit weird, and like it has some old-timey little woes, I would say. But I think it's absolutely worth playing for that low of a price, just to give it a look. Worst case scenario, you'll play it for like 2 hours and you're like, okay, this shit sucks. At which point, it's not like it costs you that much money. And best case scenario, you ended up really enjoying it and you now have experienced this weird part of video game history. That is the first Resi. As far as the remake itself is concerned, it's pretty good. It runs really well. I don't know, it does really everything a remake should do for a game like this, which I guess in a vacuum doesn't mean that much, but just overall, it's a good little game. I would recommend it for that price to at least give it a try, absolutely. Right, so sheet music. What the fuck do we do with sheet music? Beginning and the last sections of the music are missing. Well, if you've played some of the older Resi games, then you should generally expect more of the same, if that makes sense. Like this, as far as this formula goes, Resident Evil 1 holds up really well. It's not that outdated or clunky. If you're fine with the older style of Resident Evil games, I think you'll probably also enjoy this one for $3. Like I said, the remaster makes it very easily playable on modern systems. It works really well straight out the box. I didn't really have to tinker with anything. I'm using a controller. It was basically plug and play, no problem whatsoever. I'm playing it through Steam, so I guess that is a little bit of an in-between the plug and play. But it works just fine for this sort of old school survival horror formula, and if you have experience with that formula, then you can probably pretty quickly judge yourself whether you like it or not. Again, there's gonna be some minor issues here and there that are gonna be a little bit annoying, but overall, I would recommend it. Anytime. Oh, you actually managed to sneak your way in there, huh? That's what I get for trying to get kerosene over here. I wanted to not waste more of the more easily accessible kerosene. Do I have anything else I want to do from here? Where did this hallway lead again? Well, it's less about just the perspective. It's more about the fact that a lot of what they do is... It has that very distinct, super low budget indie horror movie vibe, for lack of a better term, where you can tell they really tried and they did their best and they liked what they were trying to do and whatever, they had fun with it, but you won't, at least most likely, you won't really be thoroughly scared. It doesn't really get to you that much. There'll be the odd jump scare or the odd visual where you're like, ooh, that's a bit weird and not great. But like, overall, it doesn't really get past that sort of budget indie horror vibe, for lack of a better term. And as a result, it'll just be goofy. Like, earlier we had a little letter of someone that was locked in a room. And he's like, oh fuck, everyone's turning, and I'm also infected, and he's writing to his beloved, like, oh, my last living moments before I will end myself, blah blah. And it's written decently well. You're like, oh yeah, okay, this is like kinda, you know, one of those bad zombie movie moments where like you actually have a pretty spooky experience. Like the idea of being trapped in the situation is horrifying inherently. It works pretty well, and then they give him the name Crackhorn, and you're like, okay, yeah, it's actually not that scary, is it? And they ruin a lot of possible moments they could have with that by just very stilted, awkward dialogue and delivery and presentation, and it doesn't really pull off horror, as dumb as it sounds. It's like a haunted house. You can't go into a haunted house and be truly frightened, you know? It's not gonna be psychologically getting to you. It's always gonna be a fucking spooky haunted house with like, ooh, zombies, ooh, snakes, spiders, ooh, isn't this scary? Like, yeah, the imagery, the idea, all of that shit, yeah, it's pretty scary, but as an actual overall experience, it's not gonna get to you on a personal level, I don't think. Which is fine, it's not really trying to be that anyway. So that's not really that bad of a criticism. Like, especially if you've played other Resident Evil games, you know that the series is at best tongue-in-cheek with its horror. It's not really focusing on really terrifying you to your core. It's more of a, hey, we just have fun with this horror-themed, silly adventure with a lot of action moments and crazy shit happening, and that's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, so that's pretty much what I would expect from a Resident Evil game, and it works pretty well, even on this first one already, so... It's the thing, though, like... something like the whole Jill sandwich thing is from before the remake, right? So they probably remade that moment even for this one with proper voice acting, yet it still doesn't stand like, it's still gonna be super campy. It's still not gonna be good, even if you give it a remake and proper voice acting and whatever, right? And I think that's kind of not because they wanted it to be funny and campy, but rather because they just maybe the language barrier initially, maybe the fact that they didn't have proper actors and then the scene became iconic and whatever. But it doesn't feel like they wanted to, from the get-go, make this goofy, cartoony, slightly satirical sort of parody of the thing. I think their initial attempts were... or their initial attempt, maybe, was genuine at the very least. So I don't think this, like, oh, you can't actually take it seriously, it's very goofy, was part of their intention and just kind of accidentally became part of their nature. Did it, though? Like, you can't listen to Ethan as a protagonist and not think, okay, we're having a serious horror game here. Like, you'll have fucking... the dad, I forgot his name, Pa Baker, getting his chainsaw going groovy, being like weird psychopath. And fucking mega straight-faced Ethan stands on the opposite of the room going, no,
okay?
not
Want
groovy.
me to treat your wounds?
And like, is that serious tone to have Ethan stand there and go, no, not groovy? Like, sure, I'm cherry-picking a moment like that, but it's still, it's just such a... I don't know, I think it's just such a goofy experience and goofy game overall still. There are parts of it that are definitely attempting to do proper horror, even psychological horror, and to an extent maybe even succeeding with it. Like, I don't dislike Resi 7 that much, but I don't think it goes that much for the whole serious tone. Thank you, camera angle, for finally working. Like, I don't think it's that much more serious than the older games, basically. It's pulling pretty much every cliche from the book, and I mean, that's fine, it's good fun, but not sure how serious horror it is as a result. Bye-bye, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy if you end up buying the game. Right, do we go into the freezer or whatever? I think for most horror game be... I'd probably put like, I'm gonna cheat a little bit with that answer, but I'd probably put them into different little categories, if that makes sense. I think, for example, as dumb as it's gonna sound, something like Outer Wilds can be incredibly scary and like a really massive horror game because of the topics that it deals with. Like, first of all, the sort of existential horror of the universe ends and everyone you know and love will just randomly die instantaneously. That's like really scary. Small moments like falling into a black hole against your will and against, like, no matter how you struggle and that sort of shit. I think that can be absolutely terrifying. Simple by virtue of, like, space is fucking scary. Also, drifting through space without any fucking oxygen supply or fuel supply, and you're just waiting to die of asphyxiation. That's also absolutely terrifying. So, in that sort of category, I think Outer Wilds is absolutely feasible as a horror game, simply because it does that sort of shit really well. That's the opposite side of this hallway, isn't it? Nice, that's a good shortcut to have. Okay, that's good that that's unlocked now. That makes it easier for us to go into the freezer anyway. Very good. That's not the elevator door, is it? That's a different door up here. Yeah, I think Dark Bramble is comparatively more classic horror, right? Like, it's, ooh, scary monsters are trying to eat you in a difficult to navigate environment with low visibility. I think that's fine, but I think the more standout, if you actually want to see it as a horror game thing, are definitely the more existential parts, like watching Chert lose his shit as he realizes that the stars are exploding all around him and that the end is literally coming. That's ultimately really fucking scary, and on this existential, like, proper real life sort of level, much more scary, in my opinion, than the idea of, hey, there's an area with spooky monsters that are trying to eat you. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a cheaty answer anyway, because I picked something that isn't really much of a horror game. I think sections of Stalker can be very, very scary. Like, I think, even though it's not always explicitly a horror game... Wait, you're actually done. Nice. I thought he was just gonna get up and be annoying. But yeah, I think the labs especially, but the Stalker in general can be a very scary game. Um, yeah, it's liquor. High-proof liquor. I didn't know that was how that's phrased. Yeah, absolutely. That's Stalker. The Stalker I streamed as well. It doesn't get across very well if you watch someone play it that has already played it or that's streaming it and is mostly replaying it for entertainment value, because it just like. Alright, Morpho, welcome back. Hope your nap was good. Let me pause here and ramble about that for a sec before I waste all this diary reading that we could possibly be having. The thing about Stalker, and to a different extent also Outer Wilds and why I mentioned it, is that it's really, really immersive. Something about the sound design and the world around you and all that sort of shit is really good at pulling you in. And similarly, if you play it for the first time and you go through those weird labs, the ambience that is playing, the threats around you that you don't know yet that are there, but you can't see them, but you can possibly hear them every now and then. You're just inching around, and everything kills you super fast or whatever. Just the entire vibe and atmosphere is really strong. Like, it feels super fucking immersive to me, at least, and I think many others as well. Like, that Stalker often comes up for the sort of very scary sort of game discussion. It's not gonna come across at all if you watch someone play it, especially if that's like someone streaming it rather than just playing it alone in their chamber rambling to themselves. But like the actual moment to moment just creeping through a lab for the first time in that game definitely were some of my scarier video game moments. Now, to be fair, I played it when I was a lot younger, so it maybe had more of an effect on me, but it definitely did like absolutely scare me when I first played it. The thing is, the random glitches and whatever don't occur all that much, all things considered. Especially not in the more controlled environments down in the labs. If you're out in the open, like upstairs roaming the countryside, it's a lot less scary, because there's just so much shit going on a lot of the time that it's more goofy, weird. Like, still obviously horror themed to a certain extent, but it's not that tense and scary. But specifically the labs and their controlled environments, if that makes sense, fittingly enough, don't really lend themselves to that many bugs or weird issues that pull you out of it. Like, it works pretty well. The monster designs are also obviously terrifying. Like, Snorks are pretty fucking scary, I think. The weird, like, what are they called? Giants or something? They're scary. The or the controllers, are they just called? I forgot. Like, those fuckers are also pretty scary, and they, like, the way they're presented and the way they attack and shit is also pretty scary. Like, I think overall it's a pretty, or yeah, obviously, how could I forget bloodsuckers, like invincible vampire creatures running around, running up to you, trying to smack you, and you're creeping through the dark corridors, trying to look for small glowing eyes moving in the darkness, with the ambience of the screeching metal and the anomalies going off in the background and shit like that. I think the labs in Stalker absolutely just ooze atmosphere, and I think that's what it takes for me to really find a game scary. Like, I think that sort of immersion is what makes it the most. Not like saying that it's the scariest game necessarily, but that's the sort of thing that pulls me into a game the most. And at that point, once I'm like immersed enough, once I'm really feeling it, once I'm really with the vibe, I think it gets to be scary. So it's kind of like a prerequisite. All right. Good luck with Della's meeting. And thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I'd say something like the Stalker Labs are up there with scariest shit for me. I'm generally not someone that plays a lot of horror games, so I probably can't even give you the greatest sort of answers on that sort of thing. I would say Amnesia is probably up there as one of the greats of horror games. The fact that you're kind of vulnerable, that weird shit is happening, that it's designed around running away from monsters, and not very explicitly video gamey. I think something like, this is gonna sound silly because I haven't played it myself, but I think something like Alien Isolation has shit like hiding in the lockers or under desks and shit. And those mechanics immediately scream video game to me. Like, I look at that and I'm like, oh yeah, I have entered a room with explicit hiding places where my character is supposed to hop into a locker and do shit. And I think that immediately makes it video gamey and kind of pulls me out of it. That's not to say it's not scary or the game can't be still scary despite having explicit game mechanics. And that's also not to say that Amnesia doesn't also have explicit game mechanics, but it's less hide in the pre-designated locker until the monster walks away and then move on, and more, like, it feels more dynamic and less, like, I don't know, gamey, for lack of a better term. So I think that works really well. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, especially if you are also gone now for a meeting. Sorry for anyone that didn't want to hear that sort of shit. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1989. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th, 1989. One of the 98, not 89, I'm dumb. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th. At around 5 AM, Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me, too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there had been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. May 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anyone finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estates last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy. No, today hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy Scott came ugly face so killed him. Tasty. Itchy tasty. Alright, Miyoko, Resident Sneeble indeed. See, this is another example of the thing I was talking about earlier. This whole person describing how everything is going to shit around them and how they're, like, in a shit situation and stuck on the suit and, oh, you can tell that they're infected and they can't tell yet and whatever. That's kind of spooky. And then they go with the final couple bits, which are just, like, so over-the-top goofy that you can't really take them seriously. Like, I don't know. How do I best deal with you? I kinda don't want to shoot him. Because that feels like a waste for a one-time only zombie. Oh fuck, that was fast. Never mind. Guess I take some free damage instead. Is there anything else in here? We don't get that camera perspective again ever, it seems. Oh fuck. Camera, please. Alright, I'll leave, bye. I think we got everything. Yeah, it looks like we got everything. Good. Good. So, let's head ahead and then to the left. Very tiny little narrow corridor, easy to miss. Someone is coming in. Or is that just a window rattling? Who knows? Chris! Come on! Hurry! Chris! Hurry! Right, Cybert? Welcome in. Yeah, it's very campy, but, like, in my opinion, they didn't intend it to be unserious, if that makes sense. There's an inscription here. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Okay, that's where we need the gems. We have the blue gem already, so we just need to find the yellow one. Where is this exactly? That's here. Okay. That should be alright. Yeah, we were just rambling about, like, other various horror bits and horror in general. Candlestick shines coldly in the moonlight. You want me to turn this on? No, never mind. Not this one, only specific ones. Is that a zombie smacking it, or what? Someone's definitely trying to hammer the window there. They're probably gonna come out when we're going back that way. Yep, that's how I would describe it as well. Ah, this is likely where we need the herbicide, maybe? Who knows? Yeah, that looks like the sort of plant that needs a good herbicide. The lid on this water pump is open. Pump the water. No. Okay, where is our nearest box? Just through the hallway. Very good. So, time for me to die to all these zombies that are gonna jump out. I mean, let's just continue talking about that. What are you guys' favorite horror games? What do you think? Or not just favorite, but like, what are the games you think are the most scary sort of games? Like the most horror games? If that makes sense. Since that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. I think I'm out of kerosene in here, aren't I? Let's have a look. Maybe I have one more charge in there. I didn't check after I last refilled, but I think we might have one more. Not a single drop remains, never mind. Yeah, I think the most like scary classic true horror game is probably Amnesia still. At least that's the one that immediately comes to mind. Yeah, I also don't play horror games very much. Like, I might play a game that is, like, coincidentally horror, but not exclusively, or I don't play it because it's horror, just because, like, I think it might have a cool gameplay loop or something, or just might be a good game in general.
Well, this is it. We're out of medicine.
Probably.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I both know at her, saying absolutely nothing. Where was the other location where we needed an old key? It was somewhere around here, I think. We found one somewhat quickly after... we found one somewhat quickly after we, got the armor key. I don't remember. I played Dead Space for the first time with a friend together. We were just playing it taking turns. Was alright. I had replayed it a little while later, and I don't find it particularly scary anymore. I've been having that a lot with horror games. I think most of them aren't that scary. A lot of them do like jump scares and shit, and I'm jumpy, so like if you like jump scares will get me, even if they're not necessarily meant as a horror game or whatever. But just like the fact that they are jump scares, they will get me a lot. So I'm easily jump scareable, but I don't really scare easily of other shit. Aside from spiders. Spiders will get me in any sort of context, regardless of horror game or not. The old one that DK also streamed at some point, because that would make a lot of sense that you have no idea what the fuck you are playing. The game seems very what the fuck in general. Alright, I think this is where we use the herbicide, so let's go and apply that. I'm surprised the zombies didn't jump out the first time we came through, so let's see if that's gonna happen this time. Now that we have the herbicide on us. Maybe it's time-based, maybe if we dawdle too long here, they actually manage to break down the window. I should have grabbed the gem. Oh well. No, I need to use this, I think. Yeah, just put the entire thing in there. Don't pour out the contents or whatever. Put the entire bag, package and all in there. That's a great idea. Oh. Should be green in it. Like, green looks like it goes further, and red looks like it might be for this first bed here, so we pump it into green. Maybe? I may have messed up. Hey, did we turn these orbs red or what? Probably not. Stop it, O2! No more wiggling for you. Oh yeah, that's true. Old Raiden Holman, Half-Life 2 also did me in. Aw, they're all withered. Should we reload for that? We probably should. When did I save? Did I save earlier? I didn't save, did I? Oh well, we're good. Guess we don't have these green herbs on. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, I kinda did as well. Like, it's just such a well-known scene with the dogs jumping back in and shit. That it's kinda hard to have gone this long partaking in video games and video game media and not have heard about the dogs. Okay, so I never went into that room. Should I go there right now? I have one random junk item in my inventory that we don't really need. I also have the old keys though. Sure, let's do it. We'll see what we need and then we'll come back with more stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, back in the day, that's a little bit less likely that someone would be in the know already. Right, so next door. Oh, that's a shame. Funnily enough, I never did play the original Resident Evil games. Ah, this is where we need the sheet music, I would assume. See if there's anything else. Wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma like fine wine. Whoa. Oh, I can push something here. I see. We perform the push. And we have a musical score. Titled Moonlight Sonata. Fine piece. I guess I need to combine that with the rest of the sheet music first, right? I can't just place it here. Expensive looking grand piano. Nope. Okay. I guess we have to go to the item box first. Fair enough. Yeah, I mostly used to just watch Weenie play shit. Oh yeah, DLC for Outer Wilds definitely also quite spooky. Hard agree. I have a quick unsafe route to get to the item box. Or a long safe route to get to the item box. Let's check out the possibly now somewhat quick and unsafe route. Depending on where they positioned. Okay, yep, you are not in a great spot. Let's go around the long way. But yeah, I mentioned Outer Wilds before as a scary game, not because of the DLC or the explicit horror elements, but mostly because of the... Really, you're following me in here? I mean, if you want to get burned, that's fine with me. I can make that happen. I wonder if he actually managed to get out of the room or out into the hallway in time. I don't think they do that from 2 screens away, maybe. I would be surprised anyway. But yeah, I mentioned it not so much because of the explicit horror game elements, but I think the sort of existential dread of, you know, the spoiler warning, go play Outer Wilds, the sun exploding and the universe ending and like everyone you know and love dying and that sort of shit. Also, like, smaller moments like falling into a black hole or drifting through space without any fuel and knowing you're just going to asphyxiate once your oxygen supply runs out. Like, those moments I find are fundamentally terrifying, even if they're not explicitly meant as a horror game, ooh, scary, scary moment, you know? So I think that's also an area in which Outer Worlds is really good. Yeah, the Fisk and the DLC stuff I'd explicitly label as explicitly like horror game stuff. The idea of a poor vision environment and there's like big monsters trying to eat you. That's pretty classic horror game stuff, so that one doesn't even stand out as much. But yeah, even just the thematic stuff, like watching Shirt loses shit as he realizes that the stars around him are exploding and shit like that. Yeah, it definitely takes those pretty bleak and big negative sort of thing and turns it into a more uplifting message of like, hey, it's alright. Don't worry about it, that's just life, you just gotta move on. This is really well done. So this should be the entire thing now. So I guess we can use that in the room. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the natural thought you might have when you first play the game, right? That, oh, this is clearly the thing I need to solve. This is the big mystery. This is the thing that is ruining everything and I need to solve how to stop it. But, yeah, it's not really in this game. I don't think it's that contrived. Like, the most contrived part about it is the fact that you are coincidentally alive at the end of the universe, but the fact that it's happening is, like, natural, so, I don't know. I mean, there's a few things that you could interpret it at hinting at it, but there's also things that explicitly tell you that that's what's happening. Like, I'm not referring to the finales or whatever, but like even just looking at the observatory, it explains to you the life cycle of the sun, and you see how the sun does exactly the thing that they tell you, and then explicitly also in the observatory they're like, hey, one day this is going to happen to us, and you see that happening to the other stars around the around space as you just look around. And like there's plenty of stuff that would also just indicate, hey, this is just naturally what's happening. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair, but it kind of works really well for the story since they like set it up so that it would naturally only happen in that exact scenario, so it didn't feel that contrived to me. Wait, I went into the wrong room. Just showing off my zombie juking skills, no worries. Just some streamer stuff. Throwing for content, as they call it. It's funny, for my first death, when that happened, I was about to land on Brittle Hollow for the first time. Like, I went to the moon, and then I went to land on Brittle Hollow. And as I did that, I suddenly see something blue coming at me from far away. I was like, fuck. I'm being shot. Apparently they don't want me to land on this fucking planet. And I tried to avoid the fucking presumed projectile coming at me, and then I just die. I'm like, okay, fuck, whenever you try to land here, something tries to kill you. That was my first impression. It's very funny. In the grand scheme of things, not at all what was actually happening. The fuck are you playing, Chris? That's not the Moonlight Sonata.
Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
It did not sound at all like the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure, go for it.
But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
Not that easy of a piece to play. So if she just banged that off, like, out of just sight reading, would be pretty impressive. We did already get the thing that was here, right? That was the other bit of the sheet music. Maybe there's something on this side as well. Over here, maybe? No? Nothing. Okay, good. So do we just come back later, like, literally? Maybe we leave the room and come back in? Hey, you good yet? I gave you one room worth of time. Okay, never mind. I guess she's gonna, like, ass up the moment I enter the room if enough time has passed, or if I've done the story progression or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to. Well, that is being set up. Right, so... Sorry about that. So that red room there needs the 2 gems. That one is the piano room, and that one needs the clock thingy. What else do we have? That room needs the helmet. Was that one a helmet room as well? No, I think that's just an armor room. I think we can get there now. What was that one from the other side? Oh, that might actually be one that opens from the other side. Never mind. Don't you dare. This is my hallway. I don't want you in it. I need this hallway. Surely we're gonna get a tool to use on that, right? There's no way that's an actual puzzle that you can, like, brainially solve rather than find the right item and insert it and then it solves itself. Surely. Alright, let's see if that upstairs door actually leads to an armor key room or if that's a regular thing. Having to go into the graveyard with 4 masks and enough equipment to still win the fight is going to be a pain, isn't it? Let's go around this way, since Zombie McGee is still standing in the way. So we go in, and then immediately on the right side there should be a door, and I think that's a one-way door, but it could be an armor key door. There we go. My words are failing me a little bit, given that I've been streaming for 5 hours. Nope, locked from the other side. Okay, good. Okay, so we're done with the West Wing for now, I would say. At least until Rebecca sorts her shit. 19 more hours, then what happens? What's in 19 more hours? Right, we dealt with Forest. We can't go up there, there was a helmet key. We can't go through there, there was also a helmet key. That's the emblem thing. That one needs me to do the graveyard first. Are we just done for now, huh? I guess I only have 3 masks though, don't I? As in, like, in general, forever. Do you want me to never stream again, or what's the motivator here? That's not alright. I kinda like streaming. I think it's fun to just sit around and ramble about video games. Okay, so I either need a second weird, like, hexagonal crest to put into the door down here. Or I need a 4th mask. Or I need a yellow gem. Any of these rooms still have something that we can fuck with? I mean, on this attempt we never went into the door that's there on the right side of the graveyard. But that door isn't really... like, that bit said that we needed to have the basement done before it asses up. That door was a helmet one, definitely. That was also definitely a helmet one. I mean, we're done with the armor key, as actually the game has discarded the key for us, so we're done with that. So all the doors that are currently locked are helmet key thingy, which we don't have yet. So I don't even need to worry about it. So that just means I either need to solve the puzzle behind me in the typewriter room, the dining room, which I don't think we have any sort of tool to interact with, or I need to wait for Rebecca to finish practicing the piano, which is kind of odd that that's what we're waiting for, but I guess such is life in the zone. Yeah, I think we've done practically everything. I guess I'll go check out Dick. Kinda going about it in the wrong way. It's gonna get me nibbled. I don't want to be nibbled. May have a 5-minute intermission. I don't think so. Oh, pull fucking 24 hours straight. No bathroom, no food. No water refills, just fucking bash it out, NP. Oh wait, this is the wrong hallway. I don't want to be here. This is the Titan hallway. No, this is not the Titan hallway. What am I doing? I'm just, I don't know. This place is slightly confusing. Okay, just let's go with that one. It's a bit of a maze. Oh yeah, there was that one place before where we needed an old key and I didn't have one. Fuck, which door was that? I don't remember. One of these doors is an old key door. This, it's not the one in the lobby, we would have found that earlier. It was after a armor key door. Where would that be? Up here, maybe? That doesn't really make sense though, does it? Oh, I still haven't gone back into the basement freezer thingy. I guess I'll do that since we're pretty close to that. I'll have to wiggle past some zombies, but such is life in the zone. I wish I could manually throw the flashbangs like in the later games. Anything I need to do inventory-wise? No, I think we're just good. Let me actually give it a save. We haven't saved in a little bit. So, may as well quickly do that. I wish you could take one at a time out of the box. Yeah, we found 2 old key rooms right after we got the armor key. And we only took the second one of those. Hey, you did? Chris inspects Dick longingly. Sides now. Better leave again. No time to ask. Right, how do I best get there? I guess we go around and just pass 2 zombies, NP? Maybe 3, maybe 4 even. I don't know how many went through the windows. I'm sure we'll find out in a sec. And I'm sure the camera will tell me exactly what I need to see. Excuse me, passing by. Thank you. I'm gonna do something that's gonna waste a few seconds of time because it's gonna do a door opening animation, but I'm gonna get in here and then come back out on the other side. Because that way the mob will stop entering the hallway that I don't want it to enter. You're still practicing. Oh, it's still trying, never mind. I thought it was gonna... Oh my god, camera for the love of ass. Nah, someone actually came in. Fuck, I was hoping they'd stop trying once they, once you've reset the room. So there's a door here. Oh, that's locked from the other side. We did inspect that door then. And we need electricity to take the elevator. Never mind, we're leaving, bye. This is a silly place. So there's now some asshole in this hallway again, which is not where I want my assholes to be. Maybe he didn't manage to get through yet. Alright, let's get over to the east side and see what else we can do with this key. There must be an old key thing here somewhere. I distinctly remember finding one and not having a key for it. So let's just Google the doors. Emblem of a helmet. Just as I remembered, very good. I like when things are just as I remember. Unless they're terrible, in which case they should change. I'm definitely not picky about them. Get the booty statue. I don't think there's anything else in here ever again, hopefully. We were in there already. This had nothing else. This has Satan. I don't like Satan. You can suck my ass, Satan. Fuck's sake. That's the shotgun room. I don't need to go in there. That door needs the Spencer emblem. That's pretty ass. That means I have to come back this way once more later. Was it in this hallway? Yeah, just a wee nibble. But nah, no nibble me, please. I say nay. Oh, that's this hallway, right. I cough incessantly, what the fuck. Yeah, we did that. That just led to the graveyard. Was that the one that needed the old key? There's no way. I may as well go inspect it, fuck it. Oh, it is actually. Oh, never mind. That's so disappointing. Fuck. Well, I guess that's one other way around here that doesn't involve going through the hallway of us. Oh, my fucking mouse cursor is visible again. Sorry. If you see that thing occurring and it bothers you, please let me know. I'll try to fix. Well then, where else can I even go? I think that's everything for now. I guess Rebecca just needs to get good finally. Like, for fuck's sake, woman, can't be that hard. You said you play. Dun, dun, dun. Well, our best isn't fucking good enough. There are lives here at stake, woman. Fucking play better. I say, playing bad myself.
Chris! Chris! I think I got it.
So it was just time gated. Interesting. You'd think she'd sit the fuck down. How is she even using the pedal while standing like that? I guess it's technically not impossible, but it's very awkward.
Practice makes perfect.
Out comes Satan. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep here! Wait, that's not where we're going. This is where we're going. Gold emblem. I see, I need to put in the wooden one. Finally, the emblem comes into play. Excuse me, let me reinsert. What the fuck do I do with the gold emblem? There's something on the ground. Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons. That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? Doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they're alright. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you're safe. Yep, definitely safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the man in the lab coat said something like, "Most likely your family is already." I pray for the safety. Someone managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be easy. I have to get past all the booby traps. Tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. Yeah, remember for my sake as well, because I don't know shit. Rebecca has a look of concern in her eyes. Yep, just stand there until the end of time. That's time well spent, Miss Medic. Yeah, I mean, just one person needs to be able to play. Spencer himself might be the kind of guy that does that sort of thing. Yeah, probably did. Hello, goodbye. Don't you dare. Oh, I get all played. Right, so we need the wooden emblem. Because of course. Wrong room. WW. No, wait, that's not how you spell that. Never mind. God, I may need to stop. My brain has just completely given up the ghost, as we had read earlier. Don't you pft me. I pft back. So we have 3 masks, right? Like one... Actually, let me grab the blue gemstone. Just in case we can use that with the golden emblem together somehow. That doesn't really make any sense. Maybe the gold emblem has a gold gemstone in it. That would be weird though. So, death mask, mask without eyes or mouth, another death mask, and a wind crest. I don't think we need that right now. Sure. Weak, you say? I think 5 hours of the first impression of this is quite a bit already. I am very hungry, goddamn. Ah, get juked, idiot. Dodged just in the nick of time. Oi, Becky, I found the emblem. We're gonna be rich. Just fucking take this golden emblem, leave, sell it for $8 billion and make our own mansion. With all of the zombies and bullshit. Gold emblem. You know, Chris, if you hurry, you might be able to actually GTFO before that thing closes, but don't worry, I got you covered. I examine. It's gold all around. The outer edges due to frequent fitting. So I guess this goes into the dining room. Wait, fucking camera, don't you dare. I will go commit murder at some point because of your dumbassery, Mr. Camera. It's honestly not that bad. Like, the controls don't feel that bad. It's just that I dislike when I end up, you know, like, jittering around like that. It fucking looks so stupid and kind of takes me out of it every time. I think in that regard, tank controls might be more immersive, as dumb as that sounds. Oops, where am I? There we go. Boop. It opened. And the two have run each other through. The path to your destiny will open. Looks like you can turn the gears inside this clock. Try it? Fuck yeah. Turn which gear? Small. Turn in which direction? Right. Keep turning. No. Helmet, shield, armor, and sword decorations. Large. Right. Wait, that's the wrong direction, fuck. Helmet, shield, and armor. Helmet, shield, armor, and sword decorations. Two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. Short sword into chest, long sword into head, I see. Raw. Nope, I messed up. Fuck's sake, I can't think. Small, right. Yes. Small and right. Aha! Success. Mansion key, oh boy. Shield key. There weren't many shields, were there? Like shield key doors. I thought we would get the helmet key because we have plenty of those. Fuck. Fuck. Where was the shield key? That one was helmet, I'm 90% confident. That one was also helmet, I'm 90% confident. I guess it's just the where I think the snake boss resides, huh? Do I have to... No, I can do that from the other side. Okay, so let's go through the upstairs corridor. That should make this a bit quicker and easier, rather than having to go all the way around. Let's first make sure that this is actually what I'm thinking. As in, like, I am remembering correctly which door we open with this thing. If I reset you 1 second, then we can go for the door immediately without having to dodge the zombie. Which would be fun. There you go. I think I might have been able to get away with that. Wait, where am I even going? This is not where I want to go. Don't mind me, Mr. Zombie. I know I look like an idiot, but only you can see me, so it's all good. You have no ways of telling anyone that you just saw a fucking complete moron do donuts in front of you. They'll never believe you anyway. You could trust a zombie. Alright, let's see if I remember this correctly. Aha. Hey, I remembered correctly that there was basically no doors for the shield key, and then I also remembered which door it was that we needed correctly. I am very proud of myself. So, wait a minute, how much ammo do I have? I have a lot of ammo, and there's 2 green herbs here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go absolutely and completely crazy, okay? Hope you're ready for this. Like, we're just fucking balling. We're just doing it. We're just going in there, we're fucking getting the boss done. First try, no problem. DK stream, what the fuck? We'll be visiting the DK stream in a bit. I think he's back to streaming some else. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. No, fuck, get to the... Get to... There we go. Okay, so we're fine. See, it's fine. We're going fucking apeshit. Here we go. Just, you can't stop me. The boss can't stop me either. I'm just going to shoot it. The guns solve everything, right? That's how that works. So here we go. Fucking boss time. Yeah, you think you're hot shit, eh? But, like, I have a gun. What are you gonna do? Ow. Ow. Okay, how brain are we? We're poisoned. That's not ideal, but we're healthy. actually move. Yeah, you better run. Alright, so we're still poisoned, probably. Yeah, I don't know how that expresses itself, if we're just going to die in a second or two. I hope not, because that'd be kinda ass. I found some random shotgun shells in here. I didn't actually see those. I just pressed the button on a shelf and hoped for the best. Okay, the room has been officially cleared. This is where we came in, isn't it? Fuck, I need to go the other way. I want to finish exploring that room. Maybe there's more. Actually, there can't be more because we've already seen everything there was, right? So... Oh. No, Chris, why?
Poison.
Chris!
Chris!
I need serum.
Serum. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, you
I'll be
fucking
right
spent
back.
all day in that
Just hang
room.
in there.
Hey, now she can run. Isn't that nice? She wouldn't do it for Dick, but she does it for Chris. That's how you know that we're the protagonist. Oh, we play as Rebecca now. That's interesting. Neat. Well, I mean, that's not that difficult of a trick, since we already did the exact same fucking thing for the Dick man. Alright, what's your inventory like, Rebecca? Let's have a look. Gun. First aid spray. Very good. She also has a lighter. She knows what it's about. Yes. You've been awfully patient for that one. Wait, fuck, this is the wrong door. I mean, this technically works, but there's Mega Satan in here. No, wait, I keep thinking that, and then I'm always wrong. Why do I keep thinking that? Yeah, we go into the... Yeah, everything is fine, brain. Relax. We're good. Everything is okay. This is the right door, you're on the right path, you even avoided getting nibbled because you're not in that much of a hurry. Because Chris can tank it. Action walk directly into the camera. Alright, serum, let's go. Turns out all the serum is gone. We used it all on Dick. Why didn't we just take multiple fucking... What's that called? Ampules? Little jars of that? Like, we fucking heard, oh, there's a massive snake that's venomous and it's also, like, gonna kill you if you get touched by it. Alright, let's grab one dose of antidote. Exactly one and only one, and then just leave the rest behind. I'm sure no one else will get gribbled by the fucking notorious venomous snake of murder. Which is fucking hard brain protagonists, as always. I guess we should be lucky that, or happy rather, that we are lucky enough to have serum lying around that just coincidentally treats this exact thing. Now, the canonical answer to that would be, of course, well, clearly they have the serum because they have a poisonous snake here, so they know what to expect. And, well, that might sound like a reasonable argument. We are dealing with fucking Crackhead McGee here, who designs this fucking mansion, so who knows? I think he's just fine with people getting randomly bit by a venomous snake and dying, so I don't know if that's really that good of an argument after all. Anyway, here, Chris, have the serum. I brought it myself. I need serum. Help. Help me. Help me. Well, he's dead. We're back on him.
How are you feeling?
What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake and fell unconscious. Easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy, you're right.
Oh, my head's killing me.
You should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that. I owe you one.
Chris!
Oh, thank God I made it in time.
Well, thank you for that, yeah. Right, so we got the final mask. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I took 1 herb for them, so we're fine. I did take only 1, right? We have... yeah. Wait, yeah, I ate 1 before and I ate 1 after we got nibbled, so yeah. We already ingested 1 herb, so... the puncture wound itself isn't really that big of a deal. We're in this hallway. There's a box down there. I should go and enjoy that. Fucking Griblord. Yeah, nice try, idiot. Not sure why you suddenly faced the fucking lantern like a moth, but I'll partake and just sneedle by you. Weird ass creature, this zombie. Chris! Hurry! Chris, come on! Hurry! Right, so... despite the immense amount of progress that we're currently making, I will put my junk in a box, which sounds exceptionally unhealthy. We'll need that in a second, and then we'll do this. Maybe I should bring the shoot gun instead of the pistol to the next encounter. Does it? What does it say about the miraculous healing capabilities? Because I think I was too busy not taking Resi 7 very seriously to take in the massive amount of lore that I give zero fucks about usually in Delos Resi games. Oh fuck, I can't do all of that at the same time, right? Because I also need an ink ribbon to actually save the video game. That's a shame. Anyway, this goes here, so I hate this menu a little bit. Right, so we're masked up, we have a shoot gun, we have a typewriter, we save the progress. Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't really address it, though, does it? I mean, that's just more like, hey, look, this is the fucking miracle cure. And maybe he calls out, wow, this is, like, insane stuff, where did you get that? And then they say, ha ha, and then the game continues. Like, the way Ethan gets fucking abused and absolutely murdered the fuck out of across those games pulls me out of the fucking experience right away. Like, here's your fucking possibly durable video game protagonist. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about that, and I'll instead call it a day here, because we've been streaming this for 5.5 hours, so yeah, that was quite a first set. Let's see if DK is live, because I think he is back to streaming Space Engineering.